Justified City Primeval, Episode 6. This episode deviates away a lot from the book. There's a lot of things that was added to this episode that was not in the book at all, and I guess they were trying to flesh out some of the supporting characters because City Primeval, High Noon in Detroit is a much more straightforward book than some of Elmore Leonard's other books. We don't have a lot of character dynamics, and unfortunately we could have built that up more. But this is another episode that really showcases how smart Clement Mansell is. Every time the police try to arrest Clement Mansell, he always seems to be one step ahead of them, and he is proving to be an actual intellectual challenge for Raylan Givens. Raylan's constantly surprised at how Clement Mansell is actually able to outsmart law enforcement. Now, one thing that differs from the book in this series is we focus a lot more on Judge Alvin Guy's book. In the book City Primeval, they mention the book once or twice, and Clement Mansell is definitely trying to get money for the pages in it. But this time, the book focuses a lot on who's actually in the pages and what this actually means. So we see that even some of the people that Raylan Givens was working with in the series are on the take in here. I really do wish they would have fleshed out some of the supporting officers that Raylan works with in the series. But overall, he does actually end up working with quite a few of them, and some of them do get a little bit more dimension to them. But a lot of the cops in here seem a little one-dimensional, unfortunately. We also focus a lot more on Carolyn Wilder wanting to move her career up. And the way Carolyn Wilder comes off in here, it almost reminds me of Jackie Burke, or more so Jackie Brown, from the other Quentin Tarantino, Elmore Leonard adaptation Rum Punch. We can see that Carolyn Wilder is a little more career driven and is looking for the next step in her life. She wants to be a judge, and she actually has a judge she's competing with, or another lawyer she's competing with, who may be in Alvin Guy's book. That was not in the book. That was something that was added to the series. We're also introduced with another plot point that was not in the book. Sweeney never tried to get Clement Mansell killed. This whole guy who walks up and is planning to try to kill Clement Mansell in the park, that never happened. Sweeney also did not have a boyfriend in the book. That was something that was also added to the series. But Sweeney setting up Clement Mansell to get killed, that was something that was added. And of course, the person who he has tried to kill him, just being a complete bust, that also was not in the book either. I do applaud the show for trying to take the characters in new directions. I do think that was a good idea. I wish they would have fleshed out some of the more background characters, but overall, I've got my reservations, but the show is still passable.